Should a mentor share details about his personal life if asked by a mentee? Example, did he or she have a romantic relationship when they were younger? Should a mentor share aspects of their current life? Example, a life event like, say, a separation he or she is going through. Such tricky questions can come up in the boundary topic of self-disclosure. Some guidelines to keep in mind are: when your mentee asks you a personal question, before you share information, try to understand your mentee's intent in asking you this question. Most often, a mentee will ask a question on a topic they are contemplating for themselves. Understanding their current knowledge or stance on a topic will help you get context on why the information is relevant to them. Keep in mind whether the information you want to share is age appropriate. For instance, a mentee who is trying to explore romantic relationships with other gender for the first time may not be mature enough to understand the full scope of adult relationships. Avoid shutting down any conversations that make you uncomfortable. If you don't feel comfortable talking about yourself, say, I don't feel comfortable talking about this for myself, but I can tell you some friends of mine or some other people I know. Talk about your friends' peer group experiences instead of your own experiences in any situation where you fear your mentee may directly copy your actions for themselves. Now, let's watch a video to understand how we could effectively set a boundary on the area of self-disclosure. Joshna and Shivani have been matched for 5 months. Shivani studies in a town just outside the city of Bangalore.
Hello.
Hi Shivani, how are you?
Hi Didi, I'm good. Didi, I want to ask you something. Please don't mind, okay?
Sure, go ahead.
Didi, at my age, you have any boyfriend, Didi?
Why do you ask Shivani? Is it to check it's okay to have a boyfriend?
Yes, Didi.
Okay. Does any of your friends have boyfriend?
Yes. That's why I ask you.
So how do you feel about it?
Didi, my friends enjoy a lot with their boyfriends. They go to malls and they go to river sites, and there is a lot of enjoy.
Shivani, at your age, it's completely okay to have boys as your friends. It's natural. You can have boys as your friends. You can do friendship with them. You can talk to them. It's fine.
Didi, at my age, you have any boyfriend, Didi?
At your age, a friend of mine had a boyfriend. They too had a lot of fun. They would go out for movies, malls. They do a lot of things together. But after a while, they started telling lies to their parents. Their grades went down. They lost interest in their studies. So I would say again that it's not at all wrong to have boys as your friends. However, this boyfriend, girlfriend, love, relationship, you'll have to go a little more to understand these things, okay? And anyhow, I'm happy that you were able to share these things with me. I'm happy that you could talk about such things with me at this point in our relationship. It's really nice. I would say even in future, whenever you get to learn new things like this, please feel free to talk to me, okay? I'll always be there to answer your questions.
Okay, thank you, Didi. Bye.
Sure. Chalo, bye.
Joshna did well in setting this boundary, right? First off, notice that Joshna has a very friendly and playful tone throughout the conversation. She picks up that Shivani is asking this question from a place of curiosity, stemming from the close relationship she shares with Joshna. Second, did you notice that Joshna's first question was to try and understand the reasoning behind Shivani's question? Since Shivani asked her if she had a boyfriend when she was a teenager, Joshna correctly guessed that the purpose of this question might be to understand the age when one can have a boyfriend. Next, Joshna uses open-ended questions to understand more about what Shivani herself knows on the issue. This is important to gauge the mentee's current state of knowledge. When Shivani asked Joshna again if she had a boyfriend at her age, Joshna shares a story in third person. Why is this important? Remember the guideline that if you think your mentee will build an example for themselves by understanding what you did at their age, veer away from directly sharing your story. Use a third person to distance yourself. Lastly, Joshna shares age-appropriate information by telling Shivani that it is okay and normal to have boys as friends at this age. But she reiterates that the full scope of relationship is something she will understand only later. Joshna's tone at the end of the conversation ensures that she keeps the communication open for any future thoughts Shivani has on this topic.